start. Click it off. No surprise then. You see, it's not really a very big deal. You have these controllers. I don't know if you know how to use it or not. It's a bit old-fashioned. You need to press certain combination of keys to make it run, but very frequent type of controller in furnaces. Now, the idea is you have two, so you can have various temperatures, like a gradient here, if you design it properly, and then you put in theory remove impurities and purify at one end under gas. Realistically, not so much. So you will want to do what? Treatment of more samples, one sample.
I have 2 samples today, 2 small samples.
Yeah, you can even use, I think, the one sample, but it's busy, the one zone, but it's busy now. You don't have anything evaporating or which might cause issues, right?
No.
So, okay, what we do, you see, this guy is made of this material, it's called expanded aluminum. Here you have another insulation material. Insulation, and here you got thermocouples and these resistors. So it's varying power until you get the temperature which you should have. Here PV, SV. SV means set value, PV means present value. So it will do a programmed ramp here, and then the control will adjust power to keep you close to the program, to the set value. Simple, right? And then you have to set here your temperature and your time to next temperature. And then eventually it will stop. No big deal, yeah? Tube goes here. There are insulating blocks here, and then there are flanges here. In what gas do you flow? Oxygen, you said. And then you see the oxygen comes from here under the table, and it connects here to the tube, and here you connect to the exhaust. Pretty straightforward, right? Now, this is a very simple tool. There's not anything complicated or which is hard to understand. But you must be careful because we are dealing with gases. So we don't want to leak gas in the lab. So just be careful and do a good job. So careful handling your tube. Don't push it around or around. You put the tube like this. Okay. And then we insert your samples like here or here, what you prefer.
Okay, should I bring my sample?
Yes, you have. Alright, you can introduce your sample now.
Okay.
I don't recommend this at all because look.
I got it.
Now we will put roughly, so the pipe blocker here should be roughly sitting where your
You can push it a bit on this side.
yeah, you can wait. It should be sitting roughly like this. Yeah, see?
Still there a little bit.
Okay. Okay, it should be sitting roughly like this. And now we'll have to place the handrails. This one here like this. Now let's check. Check that this one fits over this line. The hole it fits there. Once you do this, you put another one like this. And then another ring. Very odd there. Maybe that part is from slightly different. Okay. This one fits with like this. Therefore, we can move it at the corners. Like this. problem. These ones are slightly off for some reason. See? All of this slightly off. Try this one. Also try to hold the tubulator for me, please.
Okay.
Hold it because I must close the punch here. Okay, we'll try to insert the other one if you want. Right here, this one. Yeah, this one goes here. Do you want to insert the other one?
Yeah, that's something. Okay, this one must stay somewhere around here.
open the desired gas.
This one.
Or you can go from the other side. Not the best position of the grip. No. Check that this output is open. Check that the furnace is out. Okay. And now for the oxygen, check that this is at 0 and press run. And then slowly increase to 90. Okay, now we can let it run for a little bit because you need to purge the tube anyway. Okay? With the rocking ship. Okay, the long sheet is now here. It says. Okay, get your back and right and here. We'll check with another one. Now, press here, it's T1, it's 60. Then it's C2, 250 already. Then it's 30 minutes. Then it's 250. Is that okay for you?
Can you just go that over again?
I cannot go over again. I can and we do again. So C1 is 25. T1 is 60. C2 is 250 Celsius. Then how much time do you want to stay at this temperature?
60 minutes.
60 minutes, okay. Okay, then 250 again. And
then I get back to 25.
Okay, let's say this one now to 25. And then stop. See? And here let's check. C1. We need to make 250 also. So we need to make 60 here. C2, we need to make 250.
at seat sheet 20.
Hmm? 50. And then after this, which was 250 again, the time should be like 60. Then stop. Yeah. So let's check again. Yeah, both at the same time, no? 25. 60. When you press this both, it exits the CNT setting, yeah? Now, we must turn on, otherwise it will not energize the...
So what we are doing is from 25 to 250 60-minute ramp.
Yeah.
Then at 250 60-minute constant, and then we are ramping
Yes.
down.
And now you press here, run and hold. See? And then these ones are coming up like this, and that's it. And your gas is coming through nicely at 90. And that is it. Now let's